Ollie and Cooter live in the backwoods, riding around only on scooters. When they ain't riding, they'll be found watching YouTubers all day long. This is the Ollie and Cooter Mud Show. Howdy, y'all. This is the Ollie and Cooter Mud Show.
And now let's join Ollie and Cooter for another episode of Riveting Conversation.
Hi, Ollie.
Hi, Cooter. What's on the YouTubes this week? Anything good? Or just that weird guy reviewing different brands of dirt again?
Well, you ain't gonna believe this, but Carlo's show might have ended.
What?
Yep. No new videos. No updates. No late-night taxi adventures. Nothing.
Lord have mercy, my stories are gone. How am I supposed to unwind at night without hearing about junkyard conspiracies and taxi shenanigans?
I don't know, man. Maybe read a book?
Read a book? What am I, a librarian?
I'd pay good money to see you hold a book the right way up.
Look, I'm just saying, Carlos was the only man keeping me sane. I relied on that show, Cooter. I live for the weird fares, the crazy stories, the time he picked up that guy who only spoke in commercial jingles.
Oh, yeah! That fella! What was his name again?
Jingle Jim. Every time he spoke, it was just straight-up advertising.
You can't go wrong with buffalo peanuts. The nuttiest treat in town.
And Carlos was just sitting there like, sir, I'm just trying to get you to the gas station.
Ah, those were the days.
So, now what?
Well, we could start a petition. Bring back Carlos.
Yeah? Or, we could start our own show.
You mean Cooter and Ollie Carloads?
Nah, we can't steal his name. How about Cooter and Ollie's unlicensed taxi experience?
We ain't got a taxi.
Details. We'll just get a shopping cart and push people around town.
And when they try to get out, we just say, sorry, meter's still running.
Yes! We'll be the new legends of Creektown.
Or we could just watch old Carlos episodes again.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that instead.
Fridge. What's my bone, you ask? These two are having way too much fun. Laughing, chuckling, snorting, like they're a stand-up show in the junkyard. Meanwhile, I'm here trying to organize...
I sure hope Carlos comes back.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't right, you know. Feels like something's missing in the world. Like a puzzle with a piece gone. Or a peanut butter sandwich without the peanut butter.
Or a shopping cart without a wobbly wheel.
...of half-broken lawn chairs and near gildo fits are throwing off my roof. Now...
Yeah. I hope he comes back, too.
But there's a time for jokes, and there's a time for serious talk. I'm calling in to lay down the law. They've got to tug that show back.
Anyhow, Cooter, we gotta call a car. We need to head down to Otta Mart for some, evening relaxation juice supplies.
Evening relaxation juice?
Yeah, you know, that clear, historically Appalachian, corn-based enthusiasm enhancer.
Oh! You mean the, backwoods vitamin water?
Exactly, the jarred joy. The old liquid courage for when the courage ain't naturally present.
All right, I get it. Let's get a ride before we get too poetic.
This is the life. Oops, lost another one.
Car should be here soon.
Hope we don't get some weirdo driver. Last time we got that feller who only spoke in riddles.
Yeah. The road you seek is but a road unseen. Sir, just take me to Otta Dollar Mart. Oh, looks like our sponsors have a new record.
Ooh, that's good. Daddy needs new teeth.
Welcome again from the crew at Radioactive Records. This is a new project that should have you all in a rage. Puzzle singles. Pre-order records that you have to stage in putting together with only 1 in every 1,000, missing a piece for you collectors in the stands. Songs like Jeremy,
Dream me, if you need a friend, to the very end, who you gonna yell? Slime takes over town, grifting with a frown, who you gonna yell? I'm not afraid of no grift. I'm not afraid of no grift. If weird, oddball things run straight through your head, who should you yell? Visit Sasquatch Man, if not packing heat. Ow, who you gonna yell?
with the flip side, what could have been.
Things aren't what they used to be. What you first think went topsy-turvy. When Chopin debuted a march he played at a wedding altar, the best man told him with starch it should be played at a funeral. Things aren't what they used to be. What you first think went topsy-turvy.
Or lawyer at a nudist colony.
To be sent to your family, make sure to make it carefully.
With the B-side, Deuce the Nose.
Oh, the deuce drips from the nose, dear. Never uses a hanky, just wipes his sleeves, looks worse than death. Here is a jack off straights, tries to keep it out of sight. You see Pope's nasal drip on the stand, sickening billows start to hand. No fancy gloves though, wears used Kleenex, babe. But there's always giant slime of green.
Or the new classics like Serenade.
I decide to warm up to O Sole Mio. Nor had my beloved come to her senses and opened her window.
Or the restaurant classic Quickie.
The moral to this story
entendre of a niche.
There's a 2-cent discount for any found with missing pieces. Send a copy to every one of your nephews and nieces. Only $500 per puzzle. From Radioactive Records, we're the best.
Things aren't what they used to be. What you first think went topsy-turvy.
It feels so good to be justified. Either trust or die. You
Sanctified, purify. Huh? Needs a bridge.
They call me Cuban Pete. I'm the king of the rumba beat. When I play the maracas, I go chick chicky boom, chick chicky boom. Yes.
Very funny, universe.
Carlos?
No, fellas. Name's Carlito Cargo. I drive taxis now. You know, moonlighting from the news.
Carlito Cargo, huh? That don't sound right.
He's got the same sideburns as Carlos. You see the way he adjusted that mirror? That's a Carlos move.
Exactly. Same hands, too. Look at how he grips the wheel. It's a Carlos grip.
Where to, fellas?
$1 Mart. But let's cut to the chase, Carlos. You ever drive a cab before?
I ain't Carlos. I'm Carlito Cargo. Totally different guy. And yes, lots of experience.
Huh? Funny, because Carlos Carloads also had lots of experience driving a cab.
Ha 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 ha. Oh yeah? What a coincidence. Never met the guy.
Uh-huh. Never met him, huh? So if I say Junkyard News, you don't get any strange flashbacks?
And if I say shape time shift machine, that don't ring a bell neither.
Sounds like some kind of fancy laundry cycle.
Hey, Mr. DJ, I hear you don't like goth and you don't like country.
Ain't never heard that song in my life.
Mm-hmm. See that? That's the reaction of a man holding something in.
Admit it, Carlito. You got the same aura as Carlos.
Ha 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 ha. Now, fellas, you ever think maybe there's just a lot of cool cab drivers out there with names that start with car?
Name 5.
Carl Winslow don't count, does he?
Nope. You know, Carlos Carlos once told me he'd never wear a fake mustache.
Yeah. Said they make his lip itchy.
Look, I don't know this Carlos feller, okay? I just drive the cab. Now, let's get you two to the $1 Mart.
All right, Carlito. If you ain't Carlos, tell me this. What's your last name mean?
Cargo? It means I carry stuff.
Mm-hmm. And what does Carlos mean?
Coincidence? Well, anyway, look, we're here. $1 Mart.
All right, Carlito. If you're really not Carlos, say something only you would say.
Remember, it ain't easy being Carlito.
So, was that Carlos or nah?
I don't know, man. I just don't know. Maybe we just need to stop at the eyeglass counter in $1. Yeah, or cut back on the moonshine.
Shall we go shop?
Yeah, let's go shop.
And so goes another episode. What did you learn? Probably nothing as usual. Catch you next time on the Ollie and Cooter Mud Show.
I've driven these roads, told my tales, through the laughter, through the fails. Every mile, every stop, you were there, you never dropped. From the junkyard news to the midnight ride, through the stories we took in stride, you kept me rolling, kept me strong. But now it's time to move along. Oh, my friends, it's hard to go, but the highway calls, and I must follow. This ain't the end. Don't say goodbye, just to turn beneath the sky. I've shared my heart, I've shared my songs. You sang with me, we rode along. But every fare must reach its stop, and every road has its last drop. Don't you cry, don't you grieve. Keep my stories up your sleeve. If you ever miss my name, just hit play and write again. Oh, my friends, I'll roll away, but maybe we'll meet again someday. The road is long, the wheels still spin. Who knows where I'll begin again. One last fare, one last song. Carlos rolls on, but maybe not for long.
Just remember these words from a fan. God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy.
Do